M. E. O'Brien. Hello, my name is M. O'Brien. I am here having a conversation with Alkazi Sanchez. We are in Flatbush, Brooklyn, in the former Erasmus Hall High School, currently the main meeting space of the Mid-Atlantic Free Assembly of 2072. Alkazi serves as the resident historian of the Free Assembly. Is that right? Alkazi Sanchez. Close enough. I didn't know that name of this building. How did you know that? O'Brien. I live in the neighborhood. Have since long before the Commune. Sanchez. Ha! From one historian to another. O'Brien. Could you tell us a little bit about your life today, before we get into your history? Sanchez. Oh, I don't talk about that much. I'm kind of an oddball. I live on the water, on a platform off Asbury Park. I live alone. O'Brien. Wow. Sanchez. I know, right? It's not common. It's funny, as I grew up on a commune and lived in one for a long time, but I eventually found I really like to live alone. I really like my life to be very simple. I'm quite a boring person. I feel like the books I write and the work I do with the Hub and the Free Assembly is plenty to occupy my mind. I have always had a lot of collaborators in all my work, and those have mostly constituted my social world since I left the communes. I'm asexual, agender too. I like to keep my internal and external world tidy, to keep things clear when I can. I am really a very boring person, actually. Sometimes I suspect I am afraid of the tumult of emotional conflict in real relationships, but I did that plenty growing up. And these days, it is such a pleasure to not have that much to contend with when it comes to questions of lifestyle, communicating feelings, juggling lots of personal dynamics. It is probably a form of laziness on my part. So, yeah, living alone on water has worked for me. I lived on a boat in Battery Park City and then in the Rockaways. The platform is more spacious than a boat, but still gives the relative privacy of living on the water. I do some basic maintenance of the platform as part of my habitation. I just like it there. I like being by myself. I know not a lot of people do that these days, like cook meals for one, but it suits me. So I don't have a lot to say about myself. I work a bunch of different roles, representing the Hub and the Assembly, my own research and writing, and serving as the Assembly's historian. O'Brien. What do you do as an historian? Sanchez. I train and coordinate people who record all the Assembly sessions, do interviews, a bit like you are doing here with representatives to the Assembly, and I currently manage the Assembly archives. Your own interview project, if I remember right, was proposed and passed as a project of the Assembly's sessions of 2068 to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the New York Commune.